All right, welcome everyone. The question of the day is, will a cheat meal or a cheat day boost my metabolism and overall help me in my dieting? So first off, I think all of us know what a cheat meal is. Everyone knows what a cheat day is. It means that I can go out and have something that's not normally on my diet, right? And the concept is, well, if I can eat like that, 1 or 2 times a week, basically what I'm not doing is it'll increase my adherence to the diet, but also the thought is that it might bump my metabolism. So can it help? Or will it hurt? The answer is yes, it can, and yes, it can hurt, right? It all depends on the perspective. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. When I first started training or bodybuilding, like when I was in my teen years, I remember dieting down, and I would diet like Monday through Saturday, or sometimes Sunday through Friday, and then Saturday was a cheat day, right? And on that cheat day, I'm telling you, I'd make cheesecake, I'd make cake, I'd order pizza, I would have hot dogs, ribs. I swear to you right now, probably on that Saturday, I would eat 12,000 calories. Okay, so I was like, cool, because this is going to keep my metabolism high. I remember reading it in a bodybuilding magazine. That was the thing to do. And what I found was that, I was like, well, you can't gain that much fat in a single day. Well, boy, was I wrong, right? Literally, what I would find is that, I would gain actually a lot of fat with that 12,000 calories, and I wouldn't be back to where I was again till Friday, and I had to work harder throughout the week. Well, this seems to be doing the opposite of what it was intended to do, right? Okay, so let's look at the negatives of what happened, right? When I eat anything I want, number one, I've been dieting all week. My body's not necessarily ready for some massive splurge, and it's in a state where it's going to store calories at a much higher rate, okay? So plus on top of that, I was eating ribs, I was eating pizza, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, right? So when you combine very high fat and very high carbs at the same time, what happens is you become insulin resistant, and it impairs your metabolism, and it actually takes a few days to become insulin sensitive again. So I'm ruining my insulin sensitivity, I'm gaining a bunch of fat, and it takes me all week to recover from that. Okay, but I'm going to tell you a study right now which kind of contrasts what I'm saying. What they ended up doing was they had a group of people, and it was a study from a group of scientists led by Devuti in 2014. What they did was they took individuals and they put them on a calorie deficit, okay? So say you go on a 500 calorie deficit, or maybe 1,000 calorie deficit, which is more extreme, and you do it every single day, okay? They took another group where they dieted like that for 11 days, and then for 3 days, they went up to eating what they normally ate, okay? They weren't doing what I did on Saturdays. They were just eating a normal diet, which means they ate at maintenance or slightly above. What they found was that the group that dieted every day, their metabolisms went down more than the group that calorie cycled, meaning for 3 days they ate normal every 11 days, right? So also, when they stopped the diet, the group that dieted every day regained their fat faster, and the other group didn't regain their fat. And it was because their metabolism was left intact. So this means that raising our calories or calorie cycling can be beneficial, but it needs to be done in context. So what you basically should do is, let's say that you don't want to diet every single day. So maybe you diet 5 days a week, and then maybe on the weekends you go back to maintenance, or maybe a few hundred calories above maintenance, right? I think that's the point. Or if, for example, what I'll do is I'll go out and have a meal, right, where, my calories might be 1,000 calories over for that day, but it's not 12,000 calories over for that day. Or I didn't purposely go to that meal and try and mimic Thanksgiving every single Saturday, right? So it gives me some flexibility to raise my calories, but it's not extreme. That's what we have to stay away from. So how can we apply these things? There's a number of different ways. I gave you one already. You can do 5 days of calorie restriction, weekends at maintenance, maybe 1 day above maintenance. You can also cycle where you have 2 low-calorie days, right? Maybe you're 700 calories below maintenance. 1 moderate calorie day, maybe you're only 200-300 calories below maintenance. and then one maintenance day where you're at maintenance or slightly above maintenance, right? So 2 low, 1 moderate, 1 maintenance or slightly above, and then 1 low, moderate, and then 1 maintenance or slightly above. The point is that you're not allowing your body to adapt to a calorie deficit all the time, because if you do that, the only thing you're going to be able to do is keep adding cardio and keep lowering your calories. You have to keep your body guessing. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.